place for W Motors, as not only are we the first Arabian brand of hypercars, not only are we based in Dubai, but 2 years ago, at the same space, in November 2013, we actually launched the first model you see behind us, the Lykan Hypersport. The Lykan was launched as the first Arabian hypercar to ever bring to the international stage from an Arab manufacturer. And not only was it the most exclusive brand in the world, not only was it the most luxurious car to ever come to life, but after its incredible success in Fast and Furious 7, the Lykan, which was a myth, turned into a legend that will stay in history forever. Now, today is not about the Lykan. Today is about our latest creation, the Fenyr Supersport, with us here today, finally. We announced it a few years back, and now it is with us as a world debut. For the first time, we're going to be showing it to you and to the world here at the Dubai Motor Show in a few minutes. Now, what is the Fenyr? Fenyr is a son of Loki. Loki, in the mythical legends, was one of the gods, in the Norse mythology. Now, Fenyr is the most vicious and aggressive wolf to ever come to life in history. And our idea behind it was come from a very, very famous saying, the earth will shake violently, trees will be uprooted, mountains will fall, and all lines will snap, and Fenyr will finally be free. Well, today the Fenyr will be free in front of you. Powered by a roof engine. It is the 4.0-liter flat-six twin-turbo mid-engine producing 900 horsepower, 1,200 Nm of torque, use a 7-speed double-clutch transmission, 200 kilos lighter than the Lykan Hypersport behind us, full carbon fiber body. This machine here takes 0 to 100 in less than 2.6 seconds and a top speed exceeding the 400 kilometers per hour. For the first time, ladies and gentlemen, you will be seeing our creation of the Fenyr Supersport.
Tell me about this wonderful motor vehicle behind you.
Yeah, well, today we just released for the world debut of the Fenyr Supersport, which is the latest creation to the lineup of models at W Motors. The Fenyr is the most extreme performant machine that we created at W Motors yet. So it's completely different than the Lykan Hypersport that everybody knows.
Yeah.
The Lykan is more the collector's item, limited edition to only 7 in the world.
Yeah.
This is more of a performance machine based on power and speed. So we have a flat-six twin turbo 4.0 liter producing 900 horsepower on it and 1,200 Nm of torque with a 7-speed double clutch PDK, making 0 to 100 in 2.6 seconds at a top speed of 400 and plus kilometers per hour. It's a phenomenal machine, full carbon fiber, extreme design, ultralight chassis.
Tell me about the gap in the market that you noticed and the reason why these machines, these beautiful machines, pieces of art, exist.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw there is a big demand on exclusive cars and limited edition hypercars. People are fed up with 2,000 cars a year, 4,000 cars a year made by Lamborghini, Ferraris, which we all love. Everybody loves, even myself. However, people want something even more exclusive, more niche, more unique. And this is where we came in. 8 years ago, we started W Motors. We created the Lykan Hypersport to come in and breach the market with something that has no competition. Not in matters of performance, but just our price, but in matters of positioning of the brand itself. We're creating unique masterpieces, work of art that's only limited to a few people in the world. Now, the Supersport is something that we saw the demand of the hypercars growing, from the 918 Spider to the LaFerrari to the P1 or the Koenigsegg 11 and all these numbers coming up. This is something coming in to compete with the Pagani Huayra, with the Agera, with all the cars that we all know, we all love, with the price range, performance-wise, and something unique in design. So I think people are more attracted today with the design than the performance itself. So if you have both combined, it's a perfect package.
So tell me what we can expect in the future, because obviously you mentioned you're 8 years young or 8 years old, depending on how you want to look at it, and that's still young, and there's still time for you to cultivate the different types of ideas and the direction of which you want to go. Give us a little brief insight into where you see it going.
Of course, W Motors is a very long-term project. We're not only building cars, we're building a brand, we're building a new industry. And based here in Dubai is something completely unique. So W Motors is the first Arabian brand of cars, of supercars on international level. Not only are we building these incredible machines, but we're also launching an SUV next year. It's going to be a production line of 100 cars per year with a price range of around 250 to 300,000 US dollars. So much more affordable, extreme looking, and I'm targeted to be the fastest SUV in the world. So the Bentayga is today the most powerful. We're going to make the fastest next year, and trust me, it's going to be extreme looking as these cars over here. Then we have a factory being built here in Dubai as we speak. It's the first technology lab and R&D and production facility of supercars in history based in the Middle East. So it's also a very big step for the region, big step for us. And we're going to develop it into schools of design, of automotive design, of engineering, to have a full education circle in the region and produce incredible cars coming out from here. So many things to come with the next years in the very near future.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure. I'm Debbas, CEO of W Motors. This is Fashionable.